I think that's really important in terms of communication is how you bring communication about events out beyond the actual event. A lot of the stories around flooding and perhaps historically drought as well were actually during the event, so it's very easy then to have, when it's emotionally charged, for the dominant narratives to be around blame and denial and so on. But actually, in terms of learning for resilience, actually bringing the conversations about floods and droughts into the quiet times when it may be less on people's radar, but actually they've got the space and possibly the time to actually think about it, I think is the real challenge. For flooding, that's the case. You know, if you think about the extreme weather cycle, you've got preparation, you've got the event, you've got recovery, you've got mitigate, and then you know, in a sense, it's like a spiral. At worst, it could be a circle, a downward circle. But if you're wanting to build resilience, it has to be upward. And so it means that when you're, from a preparedness point of view, you're in a better place the next time round. So how do you bring the conversations about drought, floods, into periods where actually they're not the main concern? Or with droughts it's different, because actually you can be in an underlying drought and people just not be aware. But for both floods and droughts, I think the issue is about the timing of communication. It's really critical. Social learning. I think about learning strategies, and one of the things we need to look at is the evidence brought from different domains for learning, both within the formal education, like you might do with children in school, but also thinking about how you might use different sorts of resources for social learning in communities, so people learning from each other, within a community setting. I think that's really critical.